Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone feeling? Feeling like a day is well, I was gonna say is done, but then half my audience is probably just starting the day. I'm feeling like a day is almost done. It's been a long day. I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with the day. It's just a long day. Been doing some work behind the scenes with the stream and stuff, as you guys have probably noticed. I did some more work with updating the profile pictures and headers and things like that, because we have a new thing. Oh, that's loaded. Yeah, we have like the new profile picture. We have a new header now, which looks way cleaner, way nicer than the other one before. The other one that I had before, I thought I did a relatively good job until I like made this one. Then I was like, man, the old one was bad. So average compared to this one. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. I really liked the offline, the Twitch, the thing that sits there while I'm offline when I'm not hosting anyone, just the image that's there, the schedule image. I think that looks really good now. It's pretty straightforward, but it just looks so clean. The other one did the job and I think looked fine for the time, but the new one definitely looks better. It's a lot more concise and it looks nice. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Cities Skylines, continuing our city, our big city. We're just over 70k pop. Yeah, we're building up. We've got 3 and 1/3 of a tile like filled in. Basically that. So it's really coming along. But I think the best thing to do is jump in when this there we go, wakes up. Alright, how do you play this game? WSAD. Some games don't allow you to move via WSAD. Like city building games. Some of them make you do it via arrow keys, so I never remember which ones are which. This one lets you do WSAD. Just FYI, in case anyone was wondering. I'm sure you were all wondering. We've run into the same problem that we keep running into, which is that apparently there's no educated workers. Like, they keep having this demand for commercial, and then I put it in, and then no one can apparently work there. Even though I have, like, if we look at education, okay, I just proved myself wrong there. Wow, okay, that's new. Good job, Isaac. This was, like, perfectly fine up until, obviously, just recently. Oh, eat my own words there. Can this hurry up and update so I can see what's needed? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. That's what the problem is. Which we all knew already. Wait, no, it should have... That's an elementary school. Did it not? We're actually going to need a university. Is that a university? Yeah, it's a university. Let's whack one of those and that should do us pretty good. Claire, welcome. How are ya? You know what? I haven't unpaused the game. That's what the problem is. Before I unpause the game, let's do the Remember Steve. Everyone take a moment to remember our boy who died for our sins. Well, we have actually too many highly educated people. That's the problem. Remember all the people that are too educated to be able to work in retail. I probably shouldn't be putting down new university. Remember the fact that this could be the last time that this username, I Write Music, is going to be used. We could be changing everything. I think we will. I genuinely think we will. I was thinking about this. To be fair, I've been thinking about it for quite a while. And I was like, even when I started, I was like, should I bite the bullet before like I properly start and just change, like put a name in that's actually going to be that's actually going to make sense with, like, it's going to be gaming related rather than music related. And I was like, nah, because I'm still doing music and I still want to be doing music, and I do write music, like it still kind of works. But then, yeah, the further it's got along, it's like, yeah, I don't really do much music, do I? So it's just kind of confusing. And also I was looking at like analytics and stuff. Yeah, it's the same capacity. And you get to see like how people found you. In the analytics, there's ways to find out how people actually found you. And earlier on, not so much recently, because I've had like zero growth recently, but earlier on there was a decent amount of people that were finding me via music, and I always felt a little weird about it, being that like, oh, people are finding me via music, and obviously I do small amounts of music, but probably all of the streams that they were actually coming into would have been gaming related. So I was always sort of like, should we just change it? But I just put it off and put it off and put it off. But now, since I just seem to be hitting just a complete brick wall when it comes to growth on the channel, I have to start addressing some of the things that I haven't wanted to address. We are knocking down people's houses, but it's for school, so it's fine. See, it's the same problem that I'm facing now in this game. I didn't plan ahead properly. I didn't plan ahead well enough, and now I'm having to try and crowbar things in at the last minute, at the 11th hour. Let's just knock down these people's houses. They don't need them. We don't have public libraries. They don't need those either. Yeah, we've lost a few people. That's fine. I'm gonna keep building this up this way. Let's just jam this right in here. I'm not gonna have it connect straight there though. It's gonna connect up here. And I think I'm gonna have, because there's going to be some high density here. This is all going to be high density. So I think I'm going to grid most of this. And let's do that like that. And that can go straight to there. It's going to be fine. Some nice gridding going on there, and then more grids here, and then after a while after we get to a certain point, we're gonna go back to non-grids. Can we connect them into the runway? Probably can. Right, they're still saying that they want more residential. Not residential, sorry, commercial. But they are lying. Because that's not what they want. I know what they want, and that's not what they want. Alright, let's put in more elementary schools. Do I have... No, I don't have an elementary school there, so let's put one there. Oh, it doesn't actually tell me which is which there. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to start doing some wangles around here. So we want to make sure we don't go too silly with grids. Oh, that can't go like that. That will have to go up there. Just perfect design. I'm gonna get like a flooding of calls from city planning agencies after this stream. They're all gonna see it and they're gonna be like, "Wow, how do you do it? What's your secret?" And then I'm gonna be like, "Hire me and find out." And then they're gonna find out there is no secret. I'm an idiot, but I'm gonna get paid. So. You know, joke's on them. They let an idiot be in charge for a little while. Or maybe you just like... I feel like, you know, in most things in life, if you just nonsense your way through enough of it, then you get to a point where people dare not question you. And then by that stage, either you actually do know what you're doing, or... it's so mad that it somehow works because nobody questions it, and that's the thing that makes it work. It's like most things. Things are given intrinsic value because of the people that say that they have value. Not because there's any particular value in them half the time. Like most goods, and especially like fashion related things, they are absolute nonsense. And if a normal person's to look at them without being told these are the best things, then they'd be like, what is wrong with you? These things are stupid. But then someone someone that's at the top goes, these are the best things, you must have them. And then all of a sudden, they're the best things and everyone must have them. There you go, a little life lesson for you all. Because I know how life works, obviously, so... I filled in a lot of this, but I still don't have any need for residential. It's all commercial. But I know that's a lie. They don't want commercial. They think they know what they want, but they don't. Oh, look at this point. Let's do that. Yeah. Get some like mini grids in here. Just to make sure we don't lose the grids. Crips, welcome. How are ya? Was able to actually catch a stream for once. Yeah, it's been a while. I hope you've been doing well. Missed having you in the stream. I hope everything's going all right. I think I remember you saying that basically you've just got like a lot of school stuff at the moment. So I hope that's going all right. Let's put that there. Just making a fabulous road system at the moment, of which everyone must simply just look and marvel, because it's clearly going to just revolutionize the city. this one would be the one that you use. Sure, that's fine. Fortunately, it has not been easy on my mornings here. Like the schooling. That's not good. Yeah, courses I got this semester are ridiculously easy, to be honest, so it's not too bad. Oh, okay, well that's alright then. As long as you're, yeah, you're getting your work done, you're not stressing out too much. It's been a while since I've been in any schooling, but I definitely remember how stressful it could have been had I given a damn. Which is why I now am no one. I mean, it's, wow. What am I even saying? That's not even true at all. Like, you can just like barely do any schooling at all, and then get a better job and get a better position than somebody that did like all the schooling in the world. Great. I know, Crips, you're just looking at this going, oh, he's a genius. So I'm just gonna keep the flow happening, you know. Finish this off. I'm just sort of waiting at the moment for demand to go up for stuff. And then I'm gonna start filling a bunch of this stuff in. Oh, that'll do. Sure. As an American, it's beautiful. Well, I've got some grids in here for you. A bunch of this is gridded here. Where is our actual grid city? Well, I think it's back up here, right? That's probably our main grid. Everything else is a bit higgledy-piggledy. Just sort of, I mean, don't you love this perpendicular line here, right? This is my pride and joy at the moment. I just made it. Oh, just make it go wherever the hell we want. You know what? Let's loop this. Connect that there. Perfect. And then just cut that there. And then there. It's beautiful. I don't know what, I have no idea what I'm doing. But also, have you considered more cul-de-sacs? Yes, more cul-de-sacs. Yes. All the cul-de-sacs. Also, sometime in April, I probably will have a competent PC capable of running cities, so I might give my own city a try again. Sounds good. I look forward to seeing it. Man, I really feel your pain with the crappy PC. It's so good. It like is so nice to be able to have a computer that can actually run stuff properly now. It was such a nightmare trying to stream off of this thing before I got any of the upgrades. Like, I barely managed it, I think, and I mainly just had to compromise on games and graphics and stuff, but it's so nice being able to pretty much just do most of what I want now. Especially, you know, for streaming, it makes it real nice. Not having to go, oh, sorry guys, can't play that because my computer is made up of an actual potato. look at all these cul-de-sacs. With all the mods and assets, because I'm not skimping on memory again. Yeah, I need to get more memory actually as well. Not having 64 gig memory with Cities is just horrendous. I think I've only got 32 and it seems to handle mostly fine. But that is the one thing that I would look at upgrading next would be memory. Because it's mostly fine and it's not bottlenecking too hard not having that upgraded, but it is the next thing that's keeping it down. So alright, we're just gonna start with the high density. But you know what? We should probably put some water in. And up here, let's just go all the way up here for this. It's like trying to run the entire game off the disc. Oh, jeez. Woof. That's pain, man. That is pain. Because it's literally mostly running off the disc itself. I do high asset, remember, and the less I force the game to page file, the better. Yeah, I think that's why mine's fine, because I'm not just slamming it with too many mods. I've got a few on, but not heaps. But even still, like the massive difference that it's made with the upgrades that I've put in with any of the stuff that I've been playing has just been incredible. So yeah, I'm excited for you to get those upgrades though. Is there anything else we can put in here? What's this? Aviation Club? Yeah. Put that right next to the airport. Oh, do they get their own airstrip? Okay, well. Sure. They won't care about noise, right? They won't care about me slamming in an airfield directly next to their house. Right? It'll be fine. Right, guys? It was not fine. We could put houses like right there. I'm sure they'd love that. Alright, well, let's see how that goes. Airport and an aviation club right next to each other. To be honest, the PC change is definitely going to be worth it. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for you, Crips. I really like. Keep me updated as well in the Discord, especially when you get you know, pictures of the PC if you feel comfortable, pictures of the game when you get to be able to play it, videos if you like. You know, I'm really loving this game. I'm just loving it. I was originally like, I've said it a bunch of times on stream, but like I originally hit this brick wall and I was like, I feel like I'm almost done. And now I'm just like, how far can we go? How crazy can we push this? How big can we make the city? And I'm just loving it. Edu, welcome. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, day, evening. Good morning, day, evening to you too, sir. How are ya? We should get some offices. What if we put offices all around? Let's put offices all around the aviation club. Okay, if we just slowly expand up this way, we should be right. What other things can I put in? Oh, well, actually, what I should probably do is I should put some of the schools and stuff already up here so that I don't run into issues there. It does mean that I'll probably have to sort of put in a skeleton early, which well, it's just going to be annoying, but I think it's better than the alternative. Fire station and police headquarters. You know what? We need a cemetery as well, right next to the police station. I think that's ideal. And couple, what are they called? People incinerators. What are they called? Crematoriums. Jeez. I think I got away with that one. And these things, whatever they are, I don't know what they are. I've just spent all of my money. Well, now let's connect them. God. I just need to get these all connected. I will erase all of these power lines later, but for now we just need to get them connected so they don't whinge too hard. Come on! I hate putting in power lines just because there's always like these awkward gaps that it just doesn't like doing. I mean, Discord did just up the file size limit to 500 meg for Nitro users, so I could just send an entire video in the chats. Oh, have you got Nitro, do you? I haven't bothered using it myself because I don't feel like it's necessary for me. But does that mean if you've got it, does that mean you'll be able to send it and I'll still be able to see it, or does a server have to be Nitro or just a person? I don't really know how it works. Come on. There we go. Alright, hopefully that should get that all connected and we can fix that all later. So it'd be like 24 FPS 480p, but game runs like 20 FPS normally anyways, so just a resolution hit. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're always welcome to post stuff in the Discord in the relevant sections, and I'm always interested to see what other people are doing. So if you can, absolutely go for it. Alright, let's take some loans. We're gonna need some parks, fishing land, floating cafe. What kind of parks do we want? Botanical goddamn botanical gardens. How does that, what does that even do? Yeah, it's just, I think it's just kind of normal. Just put stuff everywhere. Oh, that's a big one. Bouncing castle. Gotta have some bouncing castles. This one? Look at that. Fits. Okay. There we go. That should be nice. Yeah, I was afraid of that. We're gonna have to give some power to all of these. The annoying part is just going to be going through all of these zones and removing the power lines later. That's going to be quite annoying. Okay, people are using that. Still got people coming in for the thing. I have Nitro, so I'd be able to send a 500 meg file, and others would be able to access it, but would not be able to repost it without either using the link to the original file or having Nitro themselves. Okay. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, people can view it but not repost it if they don't have Nitro themselves. Wow, 500 meg. That's pretty crazy. Because the without Nitro, you capped it like, I swear you capped it like 8 meg or something. Like it's a real low cap without Nitro. I mean, that's how you convince people to get your premium product. You make the base product very limited. I mean, to be fair, I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can do that, like, I've very rarely needed to be able to send files that are that large. And when I do, I literally can just, just like put them on Imgur or something and then post them that way. That's generally the way that's find easiest to do. Without it, it's 8 meg. Nitro Classic is 50 meg. Before the upgrade, full Nitro was 100 meg, but now it's 500 meg. Wow. That's a lot of megabytes. I do feel like... Did that plane just fly through that tower? It just you just flew through a building, sir. Business planning company. I don't know if I trust that business to plan for my company, considering they put a high-rise in front of a flippin' airfield. That's not great planning. It's alright, there's only one tower. There's only one tower. Crips, there's only one tower. Wait, does that mean that it's already happened? Oh god. let's look over this way somewhere. I'm sure there's something going on over this side. Alright, let's put those in there maybe. Just put more towers around there. What could go wrong? Yeah, okay, we're just gonna wait. What is our power like, actually? Also, this is a very safe way to have power as well, just a nuclear plant right here. I mean, there's not really anywhere else I can put it, to be fair. Was that like a little Cessna from the aviation club? Whee! We can go! We've got big planes, little planes. It's all happening. Oh, that reminds me. We're gonna need to upgrade the metro. That one. Gotta have some new stations. That should be enough. Yes, that could. What could go wrong? I don't think anything could go wrong. Definitely not a repeat of a certain event in September of 2001. No, definitely not, because there's only one tower. There's only a single tower. Just drive through again. See, if I like, if this Consultants Inc. I didn't consult the building, didn't consult the airport. That just moved over there, then maybe it would be, you know, potentially a problem, but I think we're clear. Okay. Oh, there's one up here as well. Okay. Now we want to add in some rail. I don't think we're going to actually be able to afford it at the moment, to be quite honest. Now, we have to remember the golden rule when placing these metro tracks. Does anyone know what the golden rule when placing metro tracks is? Trains cannot turn at 90-degree angles. This is what we learned in the last stream. You'd think it'd be obvious. You'd be right. That way, I guess. Yeah, that seems fine. And then... Oh. There we go. Alright, it's looking fine. Do we still... Hey, we've still got a bit of money kicking them out, so let's loop that there. To there. Beautiful. And then this one goes down here. Perfect. And then we'll just need an interlink there somewhere so they can be connected. This is why they build airports in the middle of suburbs, huh? yeah, because it's this is why they should build them right next to high rises, because nothing could go wrong. To be honest, I personally think an above ground metro line is visually better than an underground. Yeah, maybe. But certainly for efficiency and like space and everything, the underground ones are way better. Way better. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully connect that. Simply because it's like an above ground heavy rail transit. Yeah, I like the underground ones. We don't have them here as well, which is probably another reason why I like them. Like, we don't have a metro. Alright, add in a couple stops. And now do the reverse line. There we go. And then I want one that connects this line to the other lines. Man, getting around in this city must be tricky. I mean, I feel like I've done an okay job at making it at least possible to get around. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. And then we go just back to here, I guess. Complete line. And then we'll do one here. Okay, one here. Oh, it wants to go that way? You know what? Maybe we put it over here. Oh, is it not going to let me go there? Why can... Oh, I've just realized the error of my ways. It needs to come from here, otherwise there's no way it's making that turn. Alright, we go here, and then we go down to there. And I might even actually do like a loop with this one. Oh, wait. No, it's not going to let me do that. That's alright, we'll just go back. I'm sure none of these trains will get in the way of each other. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. Oh yeah, space efficiency underground is better. Yeah. That's my main thing. Just cramming in everything we can wherever we can. Just pure. I was gonna say pure efficiency, pure space efficiency, because this is not efficiency. Retro, welcome. It's retro time. It is. Welcome. How are ya? I'm not used to seeing. I'm not used to seeing underground heavy rail here. Yeah, we don't. Like I said, we don't have any here. I just like it. Watery soil once again plays a factor in development and costs probably. Yeah, true. That would make sense. It'd be because you'd have to do so much to make it actually usable and workable if it was like all watery and difficult to work with. They still don't have goods apparently. Whoops. Did you see the Steam link I dropped in Discord? Yeah, I saw that it was there, and I meant to actually check it out. But I just didn't end up getting time to. I need to try and probably like check it out tomorrow or something, because I won't have time after the stream. Yeah, sorry, I did mean to actually have a look at it, but things just got busy. Bro's trying to make Singapore? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to make whatever is something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to make. Just trying to put buildings in. I don't know. Pete, welcome. How are ya? Liking the Giga Chad profile picture? What do you mean? That's me. That's just straight. That's just a picture of me. What are you talking about? I mean, yeah, Giga Chad, obviously. Yeah, what do you guys think of? I don't know if you guys have seen, obviously, the profile picture, but have you seen like the new headers and stuff like that I've put everywhere? What do you guys think of that? I really like them, but what do you guys think of them? See, the city I live in right now, we have nothing for public transport, but there is a larger city like an hour and a half with an above ground metro line, and to be honest, it's quite interesting. Yeah, I can understand that, can vibe with that for sure. But yeah, like I said, especially for efficiency's sake, space efficiency when playing this game, I certainly go for the underground metros because it allows me to place stuff underneath and on top and not get in the way. Also, I'm terrible at planning, so I can just slap them in afterwards. Whereas if I was to do them like above ground, I'd either have to demolish a bunch of the stuff that I've built or pre-plan them in, which is just it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, is it? I was just curious if you checked it out or not. No big deal. Yeah, no, I genuinely did want to check it out though. That's the only reason I sort of mention it like that. Oh, they just blew out those buildings again. Oh. Yeah, no, I will try and remember to actually have a look at it because it is. I think it will be of decent interest to me. Like costings and stuff like that, notwithstanding. At the very least, I think it will be interesting. So I do want to check it out. Let's put this here just so that I can get rid of this. Put in some more offices here so we can have more high rises on the approach to the airport. I don't think anything could ever go wrong with that. It's gonna be fine. Planning is crucial. Well, well, we're on 75,000 and we haven't planned anything, so I don't know, how crucial is it? It's pretty crucial. Look at all these abandoned buildings. I still don't know why. Hold on, isn't there a way we can see... Let's pay off our debts, actually. Just for now, while we're looking at stuff anyway. Is there a way to see... I know there is. Population, like education population. Oh yeah, that's it there. Yeah, so I think this is actually our biggest problem. Is not the amount of uneducated, but the amount of highly educated. I think that's actually our biggest problem. I think we have too many smart people. Because no one wants to work in a retail store because they're like, why would I work in a retail store when I'm a flippin' brain surgeon? Which, you know, I completely understand. But it means that all these commercial that they keep wanting, nobody wants to work in them. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Because the problem is I can't do like, put a bunch of people in schools out in a district or whatever. Because then they won't be educated. I need them to be educated, but not highly educated or uneducated. I'm sure somebody probably knows how to fix that, but I have no idea. If somebody does know, please do tell me, because it's just a constant problem. There's apparently not enough educated people. Everyone's too smart. Let's change some of these policies. No free public Oh, that one. High ticket prices. Automatic sorting. Damn. Done. That's what I meant to say. Sure, let's see how that goes. There's an update to my status on the game. I'm high-key addicted. I've put 37.6 hours since I dropped the link in the Discord. Yeah, well, yeah, no. It's, if you're enjoying it, awesome. I don't know if you, I don't know if you put any, like, snaps of your play of the game at the moment. Because I'd be interested to see some gameplay or like some snaps from it. Obviously, I do want to get to actually looking at the like the Steam link and stuff. But like, if you have any from your playthrough that you feel comfortable sharing, feel free to do that. And just keep slowly expanding, I guess. Get some more offices in. Inefficient way to do this, that's fine. You need to create a real life Detroit now. Just place elementary schools in a district. Usually if higher education is extremely far, it won't register well and won't benefit the people of a district. So I'm putting, so basically I need to, I mean, I could have probably guessed this, I suppose, but I need to just not put as many schools in. Oh my goodness, we've had like no one in. This is the thing I really don't understand though. First of all, I don't understand the flippin' university. It just doesn't work. There's just no one ever there. It just doesn't work properly. But second of all, apparently we have like enormous capacity. I think nobody is going to the actual special campus that I made for them specifically. They're just being assholes and they're all going to the other ones which have higher capacities. And so we're getting heaps of highly educated people, but none of them are in this damn college that I set up. It's just such a waste of time. It's so annoying. But yeah, it sounds like, I guess, take out some of the high school and stuff. I don't know, we'll just let them keep whinging. What could go wrong? I'm sure it's fine. Might be able to make you a clip. I'd love to see it if you can. No stress if you can't, but I'd love to see it if you can. Also, I'll be on Infinite tomorrow if you're keen. Work's finished mostly for the year. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I was probably... Yeah, I was going to potentially... I was looking at doing two different things. I was going to either be working on potential name change stuff for the channel, if we decide on what we want that to be, or playing Halo. But I was probably going to be doing one until somebody else was ready to play a game. So if you're in, like if you if you're keen to play Halo from the start, then I'll do that until probably lunchtime or whatever, and then I'll work on the other stuff afterwards. Because I'll be keen for some Halo. Yeah, less high schools and universities. I think I literally have like 2 universities, but they just have such massive capacity. I've got heaps of high schools. I have 1, 2, I have 3 universities, but it's enough for the entire city. It's too much, in fact. Some dedicated people will still attend the schools, but it will be far less than having like 12 in a mile radius. Also, I could probably compile and post the specs for the PC after I get it all in April. Yeah, do that. It'd be interesting to see what you got. Yeah, so I should probably delete some schools. But then this green bar don't look so green. I like the green bar. it makes my endorphins, it makes my happy brain do the monkey brain do the happy things. I don't know. But then also all of these notifications do the opposite. So we'll just fly by the seat of our pants and ignore all the input and advice from the people that know what they're doing, who I just asked. That sounds like what we want to do, right? That's exactly what we want to do. Okay, let's just jam some of this in, and then get rid of these. Oh, is there? Yeah, is that there? That there, maybe? Yeah, that should be fine. We'll let that fill out. It's happening. It's happening. Right place, wrong time. That's my nomination for the new name. Or She'll Be Right. She'll Be Right. The problem with She'll Be Right is you can't do punctuation. So it'd be Shall Be Right. And only Australians would even remotely understand what that means. Otherwise, I mean, I love the phrase. I would totally do that. XYV, welcome. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. But genuinely though, for everyone, especially since there's a couple more people in the stream now, I am thinking of rebranding the channel name because I have a feeling that the way that it's named at the moment not only doesn't make a huge amount of sense for the type of content that I do, but mostly I think it might be turning people away in the sense that they will find me via some sort of music means, and then they will get to the stream and they'll be like, oh, let's see what he's about, let's see what he's doing or whatever, get here and be like, oh, he's playing a game, and then instantly leave and be disappointed and never come back because I wasn't doing the thing that they thought I was going to be doing. Which is a completely reasonable line of thinking with the name that I've got. Originally, the idea was that, you know, I've got, I do music when I can, and I have music on Spotify and stuff like that. So I was going to be like, oh yeah, you know, I do music, but I'm, you know, gaming is the main thing I do on the channel predominantly. But then when the first thing people come in and see this and not music, then usually they don't ask any other questions or whatever, so it's probably just more confusing than anything. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll change the name. Plus your gender is male, so it'd be a bit odd. People may think you don't identify as male. Yeah, that's another, yeah, certainly that could be another confusing factor with that name. What are you thinking of as a new name? I Build Cities? Imagine that. Then I'd have to be a Cities Skylines streamer, or at least like a city builder streamer. Which, as much as I love these type of games, like, and this game specifically, I think I would go insane if that's all I was gonna do. Baby, you're right to work. What about I went to your high school? What about no? If you guys have any serious suggestions though, especially if you're already in the Discord, I put like a, I guess like a, not a template, but like along the lines of like a list of about 4 or 5 names that are almost what I'm looking for, but not quite. Basically something that's a pun on my name, right, with the WRGHC instead of, you know, RIGHC or whatever. And preferably something that's gaming related, and obviously something that's not taken as well. I think the crossover there is not too bad. Like, I feel like as long as we get the first 2 ticked, the third one's probably fine. Like, I don't imagine people will have those names, but yeah, mainly I'm just thinking about finding some names, finding a name that is funny and like a good pun or whatever, but then also is like gaming rather than music, because we just don't do enough gaming. When I changed my nickname from XYV31, I got suggested SexYV, and now people are calling me that in the channel. I mean, I probably would have suggested that too. That's a great name, but I can understand why you wouldn't want that. That's a great troll name, but not so much if you want to be at least semi-serious. What about the right destination? That's genuinely not a terrible suggestion. Those are the sorts of ones that I'm looking for. Stuff like that. That could be worth considering as well. My fantasy sucks when it comes to nicknames. Look, you just lean into it. It's fine. I just typed out an entire item. Sorry, I just typed out an entire paragraph of items. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss your thing in chat or something? No. Or did you put it in Discord? Did you write it in Discord? Because I don't have direct access to Discord without tabbing out and stuff. Right, let's get that in there. Slowly advancing this way. Things are looking alright. This is going to be just like massive, just built up nonsense. You didn't? I didn't miss it? Okay. I haven't copied on the device clipboard at the moment? Okay, alright. Sometimes I miss stuff, and it's never intentional, so just never quite sure. Did I have everything from the farm? I mean, I don't think I could fit anything else in anyway, so it doesn't like it really matters that much, but... my one big concern here is going to be the people in this part of the city, which is going to be pretty built up because it's all going to be high density. They're going to struggle getting access to the dump, either over here, or over here. I don't know what I can do about that. Short of buying tiles here and putting, or like a tile here and putting a new zone there, which I don't really want to do. The right stream? That's not bad either. That's not bad. I don't even know what I don't even know what the word right means. I Googles it? Okay. What do you mean? It's right as in the opposite of wrong, but it's with a W because that's how my surname is spelled. That's what it is. Meant to ask you, mate, did you enjoy your Blue Mountains trip? I did DM you, but you're probably too busy to answer. Yeah, I was a bit busy at the time. Yeah, no, it was really fun. I got real sick on the last like 3 hours of the journey back, which was pretty miserable. You guys saw the tail end of that in my first couple streams back. But the trip itself was really good. There's a I did a vlog and put it on the YouTube channel if you're interested in specifically, you know, seeing the trip and the places we went and the stuff we saw and stuff, things like that. But yeah, it was a real fun trip. Glad I did it. It was so nice to be able to do some traveling again, because we used to try and travel when we could. We went to New Zealand for our honeymoon. We went to Spain for a trip overseas. We've been a few different places around Australia, and we're looking at going to Hobart. Well, not Hobart, sorry, Tasmania soon. So it was really nice to actually go somewhere again. It was really fun, really fun. To be honest, I'm trying not to detract from the name change convo, so I'm just gonna hold off for the time. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the thought of that. Thank you. Worst case scenario, if you want to post it in the Discord or something, I can read it later. Or yeah, wait till it dies down a little bit. It's completely up to you. Like I try and keep up with chat as best as I can, and I'm gonna try and keep the convo of the name change going throughout anyway, because I do want ideas, and I want ideas of whether you guys think it's a good idea, and suggestions of names that we could use and stuff like that. Yeah, I like the thoughtfulness though. I appreciate it. I'm Swedish. My English sucks. Sorry. No stress, man. No stress at all. It's easy to forget when you have when you speak English and you do an English stream and you have people in the chat speaking English and speaking it fluently as well. I might say, like, well and fluently. Yeah, it's easy to forget that some of the people in the stream may not speak it natively at all, because sometimes it's not very noticeable. So don't stress at all. Yeah, I remember that. Were the mountains really blue, or was that clickbait? I don't know if they were in the. They sort of blue. Did I clickbait that? I don't think I clickbait that, did I? They're just called the Blue Mountains. I mean, mountains often appear blue in the distance, so I guess they're blue. Definitely think it's a good idea, by the way, when somebody joins the community for the first time, it isn't overly clear that the music you put in the background is your own. Outside of that, it has mainly appeared on gaming and the troll in chat. Excuse me. Nothing to do with music. Yeah. I think there's more reasons to change it than to leave it. So I think I've pretty much made up my mind that I will change it. It'll just be what to. Because I think as well that if I am going to change it, which I think I will, I think now is the time to do it, rather than either number one, waiting who knows how long and we get like a whole bunch more followers and then it's just confusing for everyone, or the more likely scenario, number two, we don't change it, we see no growth for like 6 months and then just get really depressed because nothing's happening, and then not realize that that might have been one of the causes, like that people are getting false expectations and leaving. I think it probably has. I'm hoping it has something to do with it, because I'm other than that, I'm kind of out of options of what to try. Which, don't worry, it's not like that doesn't mean that if the numbers don't start going up that I'm gonna, stop doing this or anything, because I'm still really enjoying doing this. And you guys all being here tonight is proof that, like, I'm happy to keep going. It's good fun, especially when there's a couple of people in chat and we're just chilling and vibing. But yeah, it's just all stuff to think about when you're doing the streamers. Doing the streamers, that's a word. I'm generally neutral on the name change. It's mostly just like your channel do whatever. Issue is I lack any creativity whatsoever, so I cannot provide comprehensive answers to a name change suggestion. Yeah, fair enough. That's alright. Yeah, you don't have to. I'll brainstorm my own ideas when I have the chance to as well anyway. I just know that some of you guys have come up with some fantastic stuff in the past and continue to be entertaining for me. So, you know, throwing it out to you guys is somewhat lazy on my part, because I can get out and doing some work. But also, I know you guys have better ideas than I do usually, so... and it means that, you know, someone can be like, I had a say in that name. I feel proud of that. You know? Stuff like that. However, in saying that, I like the name, so if you were to keep it, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Yeah, no, fair enough. I like the name as well. But the problem is that, yeah, as we've kind of discussed, I like the name if I was doing music, like for music related stuff. And like it's a clever wordplay and there's a lot of things for it, but yeah, I guess not really for gaming is where my main thing is. Yes, do it now then, confuse less people. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's literally it. That's the idea, because you know, maybe a year or two or something we could have twice, 3 times, 4 times the viewers, and if we suddenly change the name then it's going to be confusing for more people, so I'm aware, I'm very well aware that we'll lose people in the name change, no doubt. But most of those people are probably people that aren't paying close attention to the streams or you know, regular in any way as it is, and probably wouldn't have come back that often, if at all anyway, so it's probably not going to change that much anyway. 12 viewers, good stuff, mate. Yeah, 12 is much. Wow, yeah, 12. The Cities Skylines ones have been doing well. Been doing real well. Like on, I think we had a quiet one last week, but when it comes to the streams themselves, they've been doing much better. And when it comes to like when I do TikToks, I just basically, because I do like a clip of every stream, like one funny clip of every stream, because that's all the funny content I can get in this stream. I do that and I post that on TikTok. The TikToks from the City Skylines streams, one of them, I don't know if you guys are following me on TikTok, but one of them got 50k views, which is nuts for me. Usually I get like 200. That was wild. And then, yeah, like I said as well, actual people in the stream. There was a couple that I've been getting, you know, between, you know, 6 and 12 or something, when usually I'll get like 3. So yeah, been really enjoying having some good numbers for once, and I'm just enjoying the game, so it's a great mix. I have a quite busy life, can't be here all the time, but if I can, I'll be here, even lurk. Yeah, no, I completely 100% understand and appreciate that. I say it all the time, but like, you guys have lives, everyone has lives. I don't expect you to be here all the time. It's a pleasure when you can be here, but there's no pressure to do so. We just have a good time when we can, you know? Bruh, so apparently my phone registered the CAS latency numbers on my memory sticks when I copied the spec list as a phone number and had a widget suggesting me to call 162020 38 without realizing it's CAS latency tones. God damn it. Just trying to copy some facts and figures here, and the phone's all like, bruh, call this number. Call these hot singles in your area. I think I can get rid of this, because I think it's connected this way. Oh god, no it's not. That's alright, we can connect it here. Let's have the connection over there, just so we can start clearing out some of these areas. Alright, things are going alright. This is gonna make our pop boom so much because the high density. Like, we've already gotten like 7,000 since we started the stream, which is pretty crazy. Cities had an update recently, so that's probably where the recent interest is from. Wait, are you saying that people aren't coming here because they want to watch me? Why you gotta hurt me in this way? How recent was it? Because, like, I feel like since we've been doing the City Skylines, we've been doing, like, things have been going right. But I think more recently we've gained a little bit more traction than usual. But yeah, I think as a whole they've been doing alright from the start. Views that watches the VOD. Is something wrong with them? I never understood them. Feels wrong. No, not the VOD. Oh god, imagine everyone was. Imagine there was 50,000 people watching my VODs. Yeah, no, there's 50,000 views on like a 30-second clip on TikTok, which is still crazy. But yeah, I also am like I've done it before as well. Like I've definitely done it before, where I've watched VODs rather than watching live, because I watch a lot of streamers and stuff and YouTubers that are in the UK, so they're not live when I'm available to watch them. But it still feels kind of weird that somebody would actually take enough interest in me and my streams that they would then watch it back while I'm not live. Because I'm like, what? Do people really care that much? Like, are people interested enough to actually watch when I'm not live? That feels crazy. But people do it, and like I said, I've done it before as well, so it's not, I suppose it's not so crazy. I'm just wondering what kind of phone number is 16 20 20 38, to be honest. Couldn't tell you. The phone's just like, that's a phone number. It's got numbers in it. It's a phone number, alright? Deal with it. Key numbers are like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Yeah, in that sort of configuration. Yeah, ours are like 661 is like the country code, but then like our phone numbers is just like 0413685249 or something like that. I don't know if that's a correct amount of numbers, but it's just all in a big slab like that. Well, I mean, I suppose you got 04 is the thing at the start, and then it's like 2 blocks of 4, I think. Let's get some more houses in, shall we? Let's get that pop straight up there. Things are going alright. I got 54 viewers on one of my VODs, and I usually have like 0 views, and the title says I suck, and I do, so I'm like, why? Yeah, I think I usually get between. Well, the thing is, the VODs also count live views, I think, people that come in and out, and like the Twitch VODs, if that's the ones you're meaning, they count views as people are there, and then when they come in afterwards as well, because most of mine get at least 30 or so views on any of the VODs, but yeah, it counts the live ones, I'm pretty sure. So there's usually not as many people. I don't think there's a huge amount of people that are actually coming in and specifically watching the VOD live, unless you have like, you know, a fairly what's the word? Fairly loyal group of people that specifically want to keep up with all your content, which, you know, maybe you do. That'd be awesome. I think we're starting to have like death problems and trash problems. I knew we were going to have this problem. I don't know how to get... I think short of chucking... I might have to like knock out this corner or something. And put... I don't know. I think we're gonna have some problems. We'll just ignore them like we usually do. Here the calling code is literally +1 in both US and Canada, because US and Canada can use the same number assignment system. Oh yeah. Because USA #1. Are they getting their rubbish collected well enough? No, they're not. Okay, hold on. What we're gonna do, this... I don't want to do this, but... Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna delete a bunch of the stuff around here. I am gonna leave that there. But we're gonna have a corner up here that is going to be... Am I going to be able to move that? What happens if I move this when it comes to... Maybe we can just do that. What happens with the lines and everything? What's that comparing? Yes it is, what are you talking about? Alright, we're going to have to see what... Oh. Oh my god, stop. This has just ruined all of the lines there though, hasn't it? Will it reconnect when I do this? I really hope it will. I don't know if it will though. Nah, it's ruined it. Did you zone housing in bulk? Partially? I think. Well, not like massive bulk, no. Oh, good. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, good. I can just drag it. Oh, I thought I was going to have to redo everything. Okay, good. Alright, let's just put this as a... No, not underneath anymore. There. We're going to make this an industrial zone just because we need to have garbage collection here. Let's create as much of a buffer as we can. America has to be #1 in everything, good or bad. That's, yeah. That's America. That is America. And that is as far as we will take that conversation. Because that is a dangerous conversation to have. Okay, let's go through here. And we have... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. This should hopefully... We just need to try and keep as much away from that area as we can. We've got a school here. Maybe we put that on the other side of the road, at least. That might be a better idea. It's pretty close. I don't like how close it is, but I don't really have much options. We'll just see what happens. Because we need some garbage collection over this side, because the other one is over here or over there, which is just not going to work. Did we get garbage trucks out here? Oh yeah, there they are. The fleet has arrived there. Okay, good. It's going to fix itself. It's going to be fine. They are #1 in so many bad things. Yeah, exactly. I'm aware, I live in America, yeah. This is why I want to just cut that conversation off right there. Every country has their good things and their bad things. And all I will say is I am very glad to live where I do. That's it. Let's get that done there. America! F yeah! True. It's an accurate depiction of American gun nuts that you find in every corner of the country. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, not a fan of Americans. I did get along with one, chatted for a year, and noticed he's a lying asshole. Now I don't know any good American. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Well, like I said, let's not talk too much down. I mean, any nationality really, because yeah, you can have bad experiences with an entire group of people potentially, but it doesn't mean that they're all either good or all either bad. It just seems like a very obvious thing to say, but yeah, like we've got some, we do a stream with Aaron every week, and he's great. Cripps is obviously American. I've seen a lot of morons from America, but there's also a lot of morons here. So, you know, it's not usually. It's not specific to a nationality, so... to be honest, it varies a lot depending on where they are from. Yeah. Our country just changed government, and damn the news articles about the votes. There's always a big hoo-ha when elections are up and when governments change. We've had so many different governments and elections and stuff in the last 10-15 years. It's just been an absolute crap show of nonsense. What's this? High maintenance building. Oh yeah. We should probably put one of those in somewhere, so that one place isn't having to do literally the entire city, like everywhere. I wonder if that shouldn't be affected by that other thing, should it? Can we put one in again? No, it doesn't really seem like it. That's fine. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? We'll just demolish and replace it if anything goes wrong. I'll be quiet, sorry. No, it's all good. It happens all the time with different things. When it comes to various different things. It's like when I do the stream with Aaron, I constantly have to be like, alright, let's not go down the politics route. Let's not go down the politics route. Not because I don't have anything to say about it, or that I don't think people would agree with my opinions on it. It's just that it's usually a zero-sum conversation, and it's just usually not worth having. Because regardless of whether you have people, a whole bunch of people that think the same thing or not, there's usually going to be at least one or two people that are going to be offended, and it's just going to be not worth it. Also, I've mentioned the weather beef that the North and South have between one another in America. Northerners call the Southerners weak because they can't stand cold, yet Southerners call Northerners weak because they can't stand heat. It's exactly those sorts of useless conversations that I try to avoid. It's like when people were in Australia were like whinging about, or not whinging, sorry, they were having a go at everyone in England that was like, oh, wow, heat wave, 30 degrees. 30-something degrees, toughen up. It's like 40 degrees here in summer. And then you have to be like, yeah, okay, but we have aircon in every building, basically. And in all of our supermarkets. And, like, any of our infrastructure at all has, like, aircons in it. Whereas they usually used to the freezing cold. Suddenly a heat wave, they don't have aircon. It's gonna be pretty damn hot for them. Like... can't, just calling them sooks because they have to deal with something that you don't even have to deal with because you've actually got aircon. Doesn't really make sense. I can talk about my gains instead. Politics are loaded. Yeah, talk about your gains. Do it. Do it. Oh, we got the Megalopolis. 80k. Yeah, boy. Finally did it. I hate heat. I like heat. Polar opposites. Straight away. I like cold, wind, rain, and darkness. It's calming, but hey, nothing against people who like heat. Well, that's because you live in Sweden. That's all you have, right? Cold, wind, rain, and darkness. Well, actually, no, isn't it often bright there? Not darkness, I guess. Isn't it often bright? Like, even when it's really late? International airport! We've got the crappy little airport. Now let's get a real airport in here. Where's he? How big is the international one? Wait. Hold on, I'm just gonna pause it. Cargo airport. Airport. Where's the international one? Two runways. Yeah, where is it? Should be in this section somewhere. Oh, is it in here? Here, maybe. I'll have a look in a sec. As long as people are respectful of others, I don't care what opinion they have about stuff. A good person is a good person. Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't like that, so that's why I try to steer clear of stuff like that. Conversations that can end in that way, just because, unfortunately, while I'm 100% with you on that one, some people are just twats and don't respect other people. And it just ends up being an awkward conversation. This is not... Where is the... Have I missed something here? Oh, excuse me. I'm missing something here. Does anyone know why I can't find the international airport? Yeah, without aircon, the entirety of the land south of 39 degrees north in America would be completely useless because of the brutal heat. Yeah, exactly. Southeast is hot and humid, and southwest is literally boiling. Yeah, exactly. If you didn't have it, then you wouldn't be complaining anymore, or you would be complaining, and you wouldn't be saying that other people shouldn't be complaining. My shoulders, arm, and chest start to show after my hard work with weights. My man said, I almost look like a man. Now the most flattering compliment. Sorry, not the most flattering compliment, but I know what he means. Gotta get those gains in, son. Get those gains. Gotta get thick. Get that cake. What am I talking about? Where's the... I don't know why... where's the airport? I don't understand. It's in multiple transit methods. Multiple... Is that... Do you mean this? Ah, there it is. I thought I looked... Oh my goodness, it's enormous. I thought I looked here, but obviously I didn't. Okay, wowzers. Alright, we're gonna have to make space for this bad boy somewhere. Luckily, I spent all this time building all these roads. But, I can just get rid of them. Alright, we are gonna have to leave some of this stuff in here. It's fine. We'll find space for it. We'll get rid of the school. We won't need that. I will just move park though. I'm gonna have to figure out how I've ruined the power situation there at the moment. For now, I just want to get this area cleared a bit. Move this down to here somewhere. There. And then I'll just quickly read chat. Because it's both a metro stop and an airport. Oh, it's a metro stop as well. Oh, okay, nice. Second rightmost tab, you were in the content creator pack. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh I don't know if it's gonna fit here still. I'm gonna have to go even further down. Let's get rid of that. I don't realize how massive this thing was. I don't know what we're gonna do there. Make it fit. Don't worry. Don't worry, everyone. It's gonna fit. We might just get rid of these as well. This is gonna be awkward, so I'm gonna have to move this. Can I put it on a... Hold on. Can I put a horizontal right in here? There we go. And then we go to here. I've really beamed this up, haven't I? Really just made this so much more difficult than it needed to be. Just because I wanted an international airport. It's gonna be fine. What could, stop it. What could go wrong? Where's the... Oh. What's that gonna do? There we go. Come on, drag it, please. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I might have accidentally done something else there as well, but I think it's alright. Okay, see if we can make space. Bodybuilding is like the therapy for non-pussies. You know why they call therapists for shrinks? Sorry, you know why they call therapists for shrinks? Because you won't get big if you are happy. I see. I couldn't do bodybuilding, to be honest. I struggle opening a sealed jar. Yeah, fair enough. Not for everyone, it was a joke. Yeah, I figured it might have been. I'm just in a bad place, and bodybuilding is the only thing that makes me want to... Sorry, I'm assuming not make me want to kill myself right now. Woof! Jokes and memes. Woof! Well, if that's something that makes you happy, then I'm glad you found it. And this is probably the thing that makes you need to go and do that, because this is depressing. No, I hope I wouldn't say I did bodybuilding, but I used to go to the gym ages ago. And then I can fit it, yes. And then life just got in the way. Where's the oh, there's the road there. Okay. Can we put let's put some houses in here. What could go wrong with that? Put some accommodation right next to it. What could go wrong with that idea? Okay, let's do that. This can connect over here and here. I think that should be fine. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If it helps, it helps. Yeah, exactly. It's fine, we will struggle with something in our lives eventually, no? Yeah, absolutely. And this is... It's like... People can be real sucky to other people because for some reason they don't understand or they don't accept or whatever that everyone is dealing with something, whether it's, you know, massive or trivial or they would think is trivial is another point, but to the other person is potentially a lot worse. And if they did realize that and did realize what they were having to deal with, or how it feels for them to have to deal with that sort of thing at the very least, then a lot of people would probably be a lot nicer to each other. But then, you know, some people just are assholes, unfortunately. Let's not go too far this way just yet. And put that there, sure, that should be fine. Okay, well, we've got an international airport now. We've got all the airports around here. And we've got the garbage dump over there. Looking nice. Sounds depressing, but it's okay. Life's a bitch, and it is what it is. Better to talk about and joke about it makes it easier. Yeah, it's better. It's always better. I mean, that's one of the reasons I do what I do. In some ways, you know, I much prefer people to be able to laugh at stuff and just enjoy themselves and just chill, listen to some smooth jazz or whatever, laugh at how dumb things are, and just relax for a bit. Sometimes, not all the time, often there's a lot more to it, but you know, sometimes, for some people, that's all they need. And, you know, I don't necessarily have to know the ins and outs of everyone's problems. I'm not your counselor. But if I can, you know, make people laugh for, you know, a couple minutes, a couple hours or whatever, and that helps, awesome. I find that most things are certainly better when you can laugh at them anyway. Also, this guy's runway. Oh my god, he's gotta thread the needle through here. He just goes through there, and not get in the way of this dude's airspace either. Respect to that guy. And bam! Those buildings have been destroyed again. Whoops. So wait, I thought you said this had a metro. Did I just do it wrong? Oh, wait. Is that it there? Oh yeah, create new line. Nice. Is that... Oh, I see. It's there. I see it. So that's connected. So we can go... I don't know if it's gonna... Yeah, it might have a bit of a problem here. Because we do actually want this connected. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to delete that. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. I want to see... Yeah, sorry guys. Just sort of removing the lines that you're currently using. How do I want to do this? Can I just do like a loop? Will that solve our problems? Does that solve any problem? Or does that just make it worse? Okay, what have I done? Oh god. What have I done? It's not working. It's like... How did I fix it last time? I mean, they are taking that, so... Okay, there we go. I think this is kind of working. And then go this way? No, they don't want to go that way. Yeah, I don't think that really works, but if we just don't look at it, I'm sure everything will be fine. What could go wrong? Yeah, to be honest, I enjoy taking breaks to joke around with friends to help with getting out the stress of everything going on. Yeah, that's literally it. Okay. Oh, I think we just broke everything. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, it helps. It helps in more ways than you'd think it would. Sometimes it's just a simple case of, you know, being able to hang out with someone that you want to hang out with for a couple hours or something. And while that's not going to fix all your problems, certainly make you feel better. And maybe that makes things even better for the next time. And then that makes things better for the next time. And eventually, there's a cascade scenario in which it may not fix everything, but it may have inadvertently stopped something else from happening that could have been worse. Okay, let's get some officers in here. Had a job interview tomorrow. Sorry, have a job interview tomorrow. Good chances there, I think. That will help with my well-being too, if I get it. Awesome. That sounds really good. What is it, if you don't mind me asking? What are you skilled at? I've had some bad jobs, so I hope it's a good one. Well, I wish the best of luck on that. I've had some lectures. I have lectures for the next 2 weeks for classes. Ugh, I can speak. Classes before more tests and papers to do. Yeah, man, schooling. What's a schooling? I haven't done that in a long time, and it shows because I am dumb. How is our power? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It's fine. Let's see how good this international airport ends up being. Monuments. We can do a space elevator? How much does that cost? Oh, it's not even that big. 1.5 mil? Let's save up for a space elevator. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get a space elevator. They want people 25 to 35 year olds. They want someone with storage work and mechanic work. They would love to hire more women. I have the vagina. Nice. They need 63 new people fast. Big chances. Well, if you fit all of those criteria, awesome. Good opportunity. Puzzling is good to de-stress. It is, yes. It is, Pete. Although, for some people, it can be more stressful. It depends on the puzzle, I guess. And for most people, looking at whatever the hell I've done to this city causes more stress, which is why I'm constantly zoomed out further, because otherwise we might realize what we've done. Okay, I need to take some bigger loans so that I can get this space elevator, so we can all go to space. Yeah, studying for an economics degree so I can break the stock market. Oh yeah, break the stonks. Oh yeah. Man, you're gonna be smart. You're gonna be so smart. I mean, you already know how to play this game better than me, so... I mean, not much of an accomplishment, to be fair, but... it's a job putting motorbikes together. Not the most fancy job, but I need a job, so why not? Hey, if you like motorbikes, if you like... doing mechanic work, and if you're capable of doing it, and you like money and not starving and not living on the street, it'll do for now, at the very least. I hope you get the job. Sounds good. Hope things go well for you. To be honest, if it wasn't for me wanting to work in an economic related field, probably go for something involving computers because I love building computers. Yeah, if I, when I was looking for work ages ago, I would have loved to work in a computer related field. because you know, I have some aptitude for it, and I enjoy working with computers. I mean, they can also be incredibly frustrating though, especially if you have to do any networking troubleshooting. My lord, that is the worst. But the one, it's honestly, it sounds depressing, but one of the biggest achievements I've found in adult life is not necessarily loving your job. If you can, that, like, you are really lucky, but not hating your job. Being at least indifferent to your job so that you can go there, spend a couple hours, and then come home and do something you actually like. Then that, a lot of the time, is enough. Because my goodness, it's very easy to get a crappy job that you hate. It sucks. More stress is if you have all the blue puzzle pieces. Oh no. I had all the pink ones and I got them done, Pete. Not my fault you can't do blue puzzles. I mean, that puzzle was pretty nasty. Blue puzzle pieces. Man, there was just... They didn't go together until the very end. I'm more muscle than brain, so I always choose active work. Best job I had was on a sawmill. It was so fun. That's what you enjoy? Awesome. I'm more stupid than both, so you got a I was gonna say a 1-up on me there, but you've got a 2-up on me there. Because you're probably more smart as well. I can even use the language properly. You know? So many offices around here. That place is on fire. Cool. Easy. So what I'm hearing is we are basically polar opposites in a lot of ways. Yeah, you guys are the perfect streaming match. I just say streaming because otherwise it sounds awkward, because I'm pretty sure at least one of you has a partner. Demand is going down. We need that space elevator. We need to go to space and escape the awkwardness I've created. Let's get out of here. We just need 200,000 more, I think. To be honest, computer troubleshooting is easy and hard at the same time. Yeah, it's like sometimes the solution is just as straightforward as have you tried turning it off and on again, like the classic meme. And sometimes it's more difficult or is more involved, but it's still easy. And then other times you can fix, like you can change everything, and you can go through all of the steps and everything comes up green, and then it doesn't work. And that is the most infuriating scenario to be in life, but especially in computer troubleshooting. When you have done everything, you have troubleshooted your heart out, everything says it's working, but then it doesn't work. That is the worst. On one hand, a lot of issues are simple fixes, but on the other hand, it's really difficult to figure out what is wrong and what easy fix is needed. Exactly. Sometimes it can be like, you can spend like an hour trying to figure out what the problem is, and then it turns out if you would have just restarted the computer, the old try turning it off and on again literally would have fixed it. But it's like impossible to know that unless you're... Sometimes it's just like a case of getting lucky and guessing the right thing. Let's go do that. Beautiful. This place is filling out nicely. Look at all the high density there. I mean, there's a lot of abandoned buildings, but I think that's all the commercial stuff, and they're not demanding more commercial, which is great, because I don't even know what I'd do if they were still demanding that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned I have a boyfriend before. I can't remember if you... I don't remember if you had mentioned it or if I heard you mention it. But I know XYV just said before that they had a partner. They're married, yeah. Okay. I remember seeing a video on a GPU not displaying any output, and it took the person multiple hours to figure out what had happened, which was simple BIOS write failure on the GPU motherboard interface, making the motherboard not recognize any card of its type. Yeah, man. I've had like I've been to LANs as well because I'm an old man. Where like I remember very vividly a LAN that we did. This one actually was it was console rather than PC, which is usually it's actually the other way around. Usually the consoles work fine, but PCs don't. But we spent like an hour trying to get a whole bunch of Xbox 360s to play Halo. I think it was Halo 3. And we spent so much time, and we were just... everything was right. Everything was perfect. Everything should have worked. We did everything that we could, and we thought that we'd restarted them as well. Like, we even thought we'd done the tried turning it off and on again method, and nothing was working. And then someone was like, look, let's just turn them all off and turn them back on. And we're like, it shouldn't be that, but I'm pretty sure we've already done that. And it's like, let's just do it. And then we turned them off and we turned them back on again, and then everything worked. We didn't have any more problems for the rest of the day. But we spent like an hour troubleshooting these problems that basically didn't exist. And it's just so demoralizing because you've spent so much time on it, and you didn't need to. It turns out you didn't need to spend any time on it. You just needed to restart it. But because you didn't know that, there's not much you can do about it. Let's fix that up. That one. Okay, things are looking alright. I can talk work too. I lift. Place it down. Put this piece on this piece. You did it. You did it. You did it. You lifted the thing. You put it down again. That's all. That's all you need sometimes. I'm proud of you, XYV. You lifted the thing. You did it. These are definitely very safe airports. Don't you reckon? This building gets destroyed every time. Oh no, now there's two towers. What have we done? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This Cessna's got taken off though. Look at him go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Simple fix really, just slot the GPU into the test PC and update the display interface BIOS on the GPU so that it matches what the motherboard registers. And to most people, that is a whole bunch of gibberish. I get, yeah. I know how to do a bunch of stuff, but it always annoys me when things don't work that should. Or when I've made like a really silly mistake where it's like I've just misread something and I've put it in slightly the wrong spot that it still fits in, and then it doesn't work. Okay, let's put these through here, and then let's put some offices down as well. Maybe through here. Oh, hold on. Fix that. Put a bunch of offices next to the school. Nice. 83,000. We can almost get the space elevator. Then we can go to space. I also want to put in a launch platform somewhere. Eventually. Maybe we should make this area suburban, actually. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we should make like these last areas here all suburban. Maybe we should cool off on the high density because it's gone pretty crazy through here. Oh no. It's alright, it's fine. There's nothing wrong here. Everything is fine. Helipad? Plane could just land on that. Yes, suburban sprawl. Yeah, we're gonna do some more suburban sprawl. I love the suburban sprawl. I must admit, like, I'm much more partial to this suburban thing. Also, Crips, you missed this. This is our aside from the obvious road scenario, we fixed our water problems. I guess. Have you had an aneurysm yet? That would be a shame. What have you done to the egg? Well, here's the problem. I don't know what you did to the water physics of this river when you made it. And to be fair, it was probably my fault somehow. But the problem is, parts of it flow and parts of it don't. Look, this all flows down here, right? And then we go up here, it flows this way. And then we go further up here, still flowing this way. And then this is flowing back that way. Into like an abyss, seemingly. It sort of flows nowhere. And then that's all flowing down that way. And then I think we used to have water pumps all the way up here as well, but they were draining all of the water out. And then this suddenly starts flowing that way again. This is not how physics work. It's like there's Minecraft source blocks of water under a bunch of these parts of the river, and it is just flowing in every direction, which makes zero sense. And I didn't have a way of being able to fix it whilst using water pumps. So I was like, oh, there's water towers. I didn't realize there was big water towers. So I slapped a bunch of them in, and it fixed all of our water problems. And it looks amazing, as you can tell. Also, we actually need more sewage. Excuse me, sewage treatment by the looks of it. So yeah, that's a thing that happened. Hope you're proud. Cities' water physics are really stupid. Yeah, the water physics in this game are probably my least favorite thing. And that's not just because we lost a city, or like 2 or 3 cities in a row to floods. Just because, yeah, just the way the water physics in this game works is just, it's annoying and frustrating and silly and dumb. That's basically all I have to say about it. Okay, let's fill in this last bit here with offices, and then everything else from here is going to be suburban sprawl. Is that connected? We should just do this for now. I know that will connect, but we don't want everyone having brownouts until then. It is designed so that it would go in one direction, but the flow is really weak because the map is flatter than the state of Kansas, so it's really easy to break. Right. Yeah, I was wondering about, like, how exactly it worked. Because, yeah, it just felt like there was a bunch of things that were just flowing in different directions, and as soon as I added, like, points to suck in water and points to push out water, it just got real confused and had no idea what was happening. But the main thing is like that you'd think it would flow both directions from the point of the water source, right? But then you get all the way up here and suddenly it's flowing backwards, and then it's flowing this way and it's flowing that way and it's flowing this way, and it just didn't make any sense. So I was like, look, I'd rather not have to deal with it at all. Let's just pump everyone's crap into the river and all drink out of the friggin' interchange. Problem solved. Problem solved. Yeah, once Two Rivers converge, the current strength gets really weak. It's just... Because I mean, really, it should be flowing in... I don't know how it works. It doesn't, basically. Egg water? It's egg water? Yeah, we've got the big egg water. It's great. Well, yeah, we've made some good progress. Oh, and we finally just reached space elevator time. So how does this work? People near and far travel to the city to see the space elevator. This means huge influx of tourists who also like to spend money while visiting. Okay, cool. So, where do we want the space elevator? I mean, should we have it... I feel like we should have it next to the airport, right? They fly in and then just go straight up the elevator. And then leave the planet. Like, wow, this city sucks. See ya. Cool. This city looks like a 5-year-old made it. I'm out of here. Perfect. We have a space elevator now. Interesting to see how that plays out. By the airports? Yeah, I did it. I did it, everyone. Next to the international one. Make it a challenge for the planes to get around without hitting it. Yeah, I should have put it like at one of the ends of the runways. So they come in and just crash into the space elevator every time. Do we have... Yeah, we have connections, so we should be able to get rid of all of these, right? No, not that one, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna jam down just a little bit of residential. I don't want them on that main road. So let's just get them in here. And over here. Oh, not there. And in here. Just suburban sprawl right next to the international airport. And maybe offices here. It's gonna ruin the suburban sprawl just a little bit, but I don't want to put industry in, so. Cool! There we go. That's a stream. We do have to wrap it up. So that's actually completely normal, to be honest. What, with the space elevator and everything? There we go. Save that. Things are pootling along nicely. We were like just at this point here before, like just before this airport, and now we have this whole other massive city. We have so many abandoned buildings. I think it's literally, again, it's just due to... No, we have no high school capacity though. They've really filled that out again. Oh my goodness, yeah, they've really filled everything out. Should we just put in... We should put in like a bunch of elementary schools, I think. Let's just quickly do that. Let's see how that goes. Alright, now we save it again. There we go. Having an airport surrounded by single-family homes, they always be in the suburbs. Well, I suppose that way they don't hit buildings like like the other airport. Doctor, welcome. How dare you? Welcome to stream. You're very well aware that we're about to be wrapping up. Look, I'll spin the wheel. I'll see what it is. If it's something I can actually do in a short amount of time, I will do it. Otherwise, I will refund your points because, yeah, we are at the end of the stream. Is it going to spin? It doesn't look like it's going to spin. Change scene. Come on. Spin that boy. Has it broken again? Like, has it disconnected from Streamlabs, whatever? It's probably disconnected. It likes to do that every now and then. Let's have a look. Wheel. Alright, are you going to spin? Yes, but also no. Try again. There we go. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. First, you did. The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. There we go. You are the first. Congratulations, everyone. Can we get a round of applause for Dr. Rorschach? Quick clap in the chat. You did it. You got first. Well done. You'll forever be heralded as the person who was the last first person there ever could be. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm really loving that game, and it was great having so many people here today, just chilling, hanging out, chatting crap. It was great. Hope you guys enjoyed the chat and the gameplay as well, I guess, and just hanging out. It's good fun. Stream schedule wise, today is Tuesday, obviously. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and Thursday comes afterwards. I'm really good at things. Anyway, tomorrow, yeah, Wednesday. So Wednesday is the rotating one. We are having the movies. We played it a month ago. It was good fun. We made some silly nonsense movies. We're going to do it again. And I'm looking forward to it. Come along. If you haven't been to a stream where we played the movies before, we've only done once, you probably haven't been. You should make it to it, because we make some silly nonsense in the movies. You essentially play, it's like a studio tycoon game where you set up your own studio, your movie studio, and then you get to actually make the movies as well. And it's silliness. It's good fun. Yeah, that's Wednesday. That's tomorrow. Then we have Thursday, exciting Thursday as well. We have finished Dragon Age Origins. We finished that. We're taking a big old break from it because I'm all Dragon Aged out. We played some Deathloop last week on the Thursday, which was fun for a good old one-off romp. I enjoyed my time there. But this coming week, this Thursday, not tomorrow, the day after, we're starting Cyberpunk 2077. It's going to be crazy. There's probably going to be T-posing madmen all over the place. We're probably going to have cars levitating to the sunset. All that good stuff. But it's going to be fun. That game, it gets too much credit for being just an absolutely hot mess when it's actually quite a good game. But it's understandable because of how much of a just botched release they did. So if you're interested, and I think there's a new expansions just dropped recently as well, so I think there'll be some more eyes on it potentially. But come along to that, because that's going to be real fun as well. Then of course Friday we have the usual It Takes Two stream with Aaron. We're playing through that game. I think apparently from what I hear we're almost halfway, so there's still plenty of that left to go. Yeah, and then as usual, nothing over the weekend, and we'll be back on Monday with some Skyrim, and then Tuesday again with some more of this, Cities Skylines. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good coming week. Cyberpunk. Yeah, it's a good game. It's genuinely a good game. I just got to fall asleep. So come along. Anyway, let's do a raid, shall we? We have Bloody Drongo is playing Movie House. I don't actually know what that is. No idea what that is. We can find out together, potentially. Friendly Ed is playing Dragon Age Inquisition, which would potentially be a bit of a spoiler alert, but we're not going to be playing it for a while, so it's not like it matters that much. Most people have already played it anyway. And then Ez is playing playing some more MGS5, The Phantom Pain. So if anyone has a preference, please let me know so we can raid them. Male or female V? Well, it has to be male V because our boy Clarence Doombringer. We have to make our boy Clarence Doombringer. I can't remember how much like freedom you have in the character creation in that game. I'm not sure. I can't remember how silly we can make them look, but I'm willing to find out. I've already been in the game and I've turned on the nudity filter because otherwise we'll get banned from Twitch and I can't be bothered dealing with that. So no peepus or the rumble spheres, none of that. Not on my stream. None of that filth. So there it is. Female V is so much better in my opinion. I played as female V when I played by myself the first time, I think, when I played my own playthrough. So I don't really have a reference for... Well, I will have a reference once I play as male V on stream, I guess. But I don't know. But it's going to be fun. Anyway, let's do a raid. I think we will raid Ed. I don't think we've raided him for a little while. He's playing some... Well, maybe we have. I don't know. He's playing some Dragon Age Inquisition, so stick around for that. If you can. Set up the raid. You obviously get free points if you stick around. Like you get log bucks. It's not called log bucks. It's prayers to log. And you can spend them on spinning the wheel, you know. Also, Ed is a chill dude. It's quite entertaining, so there's that as well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure everyone's already left anyway, so thanks everyone for the stream. I will catch you guys next week for some more Cities Skylines, or tomorrow for some The Movies. Arthur's helmet was called Goose White, I think. Well, alrighty then. See you everyone. Bye bye.